Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting with very important topic which actually differentiates Jira from other defect management tool. Before getting into this topic, you must understand what is defect management tool and what is difference between defect management and test management tool. Defect management tool are the tools which only focus on defect handling and tracking. Like Jira. Jira just take care of defect management, defect tracking, handling of the defect, reporting of the defect. Whereas test management tools are the tools which cover the entire testing process, including defect handling as a subset. Test management is complete test management, from writing the test cases till updating the status of the executed test cases and of course logging defects. So entire STLC can be taken care by test management tools. Now, you may think that this is the biggest disadvantage of Jira, that Jira is just defect management tool. Yes, you are right. Jira is just defect management tool. But in order to overcome that, there is one add-in plugin that is called Zephyr Squad, which if integrated or configured with Jira, will make Jira as test management tool. So Jira plus Zephyr Squad is test management tool. And today in this video, we will learn how to configure Zephyr Squad with Jira. Let's get started and hop to our project. So let's first configure Zephyr Squad with Jira. So for that, click on this settings and come to apps. This option apps, let's click on it. Once you click on it, you can type here Zephyr Squad. So when you click on this option here, you will see Zephyr Squad test management for Jira. See this complete line? Test management for Jira. Now we'll click on this and click on try it free. Although this is a commercial tool, it's USD $10 per month, but it offers us free trial period and we're going to use that. So click on try it free. And now we'll click on start free trial. Adding Zephyr Squad test management for Jira. Once it is added, you will get a success message. Alright, so we successfully added Zephyr Squad to our project. Now what you are supposed to do is, you can go and click on Jira here. You will land to your project. You can click on this LMS or you can go to projects and click on that also. Anyway, guys, Jira offers you many navigation paths. You can click anywhere. There are different buttons to do the same thing. So you can either click on this, you can go to Jira, you can go to your projects. You can use anything and it will work. So here, when you scroll down, now you will see the Zephyr Squad is added here. When you click on Zephyr Squad, once you click on Zephyr Squad, it is written Zephyr Squad is currently disabled for the project learning management system. Please click here to enable it. So let's click on it. We'll enable it, and this is the portal we have for Zephyr Squad. Now first you need to click on new test case. So first we will be creating a test case. I'm taking the same scenario of browse by category and I'm going to write test cases for that. So you can click on this option, new test case, and see here, you see all the options are here. Now first I'll name the test case. So let's say it is browse underscore TC1 underscore, I'm just naming it as button. So we are checking the browse button. Here the objective is to test functionality of browse button or link. Precondition, home page should be open. If you want to mention the URL, we can. That home page should be open with the URL this. Now status, look at the status here. It's deprecated, approved. It's just a draft. So I'm right now keeping it in a draft. Priority, you can choose here. High, normal, low. Normal is medium. So high, normal, low. We can choose any one of them, like how important this test case is. Now that's all. We'll click on create. And this is your test case. Let's click on this test case again. Once you again click on this test case, you will see the complete portal here, where you have test script, traceability, execution, and history. So we'll click on test script, and here we can add the steps. So in order to add the steps, first you will be writing, click on browse button. These are steps, so you can write browse button. There is no test data. Guys, you must understand test data. Test data is the data which we pass to test any functionality. But in this case, we are not passing any data or sending any data. So that's why we will leave it empty and we will go for the expected result. It must show us all the courses. Let's say this is my expected result. So that's all. If you want to add new step, you can click on this add step and add the step. So automatically it will be added. You can play around with all the options here. Here also see add a step is here also. Here also you can click on plus sign and you can add the step. Traceability, if you want to add any existing issue, if you want to create any issue under this, you can. And if there is any web link where the issue is there, you can add there also. Execution, we are supposed to connect this test case to the execution status case. What do you do in test management tool? You write the test cases, then you execute the test cases. After executing, you update the status of the test case, whether it is pass or fail, and after that you log the defect. Exactly same thing we are doing. So we wrote one test case, but now I have to update the status of test case also. So let's say now developer delivered me the product, that user story. I need to test that user story and then I'll update whether it is pass or fail. But for that you must create test cycle. I'll explain you what is test cycle, but first let's click on it. Once you click on it, you will be landed to this portal. I'll tell you now what is test cycle. Your test case should always be associated or connected to any test cycle if you want Jira to and make part of your execution status. Cycle could be whether it's a part of integration testing or it's a part of unit testing. It's for browse functionality, it's for payment functionality. You can make a cycle and then associate your test case with it. In order to do so, you'll click on new test cycle and here we can name that test cycle. So I'm naming it as unit testing. Description, testing browse module. Right now there is no details, otherwise it could be in progress, done. So right now I'm just keeping it as not executed because I'm not executing the test cases. I'm just creating test cycle. Version number, from the backend you will get the version number here. Iterations, we are leaving it empty. We'll come down and click on create. So the cycle is created now. So now we'll double click on this unit testing. This is the hierarchy, guys. In this hierarchy, we are in test player. So what you can do is come one step back, click on your test cycle ID. So my test cycle ID here is LMSR1. I'll click on it and here you will see details, test cases, traceability, attachments if any. So I need to add test case to this unit testing. Remember the process? First we'll create the cycle and then we'll add test case to that cycle. So I'll click on test cases, add test cases, and here this is my test case. So I'll choose this test case and click on add. Now the test case is added. You'll click on save here. Now I'll go back to the test cycles. You can always navigate back. I click on test cycles and here click on unit testing here. This is the name of my cycle and look at this. This is not executed, in progress, pass, fail, blocked. So if we think yes, it is fail, we can go ahead and click on fail here. We can say in progress. You can start the time just to check how long it's going to take. See, the timer option is also there. You can go to pass. You can click on fail and so on. So this is how you can update the status of your test case, and this will make Jira as test management tool because you're writing test cases, you're executing test cases, you're updating status of your test case, and you will be logging defect, and at last you can generate reports. So this we did. Now you can go back again to your unit testing. So I can click on test cycles again and you can go to reports. When you go to reports, you can see the reports here. These are the reports we have. You want to see traceability reports, you can see the traceability report also. See, project name is LMS. This is your test case. You can verify the details and click on generate. This is my test case. This is the execution status. No issue is found. So this is how you can generate various reports. So guys, this is how you can configure Zephyr Squad with Jira, and hence you can make Jira as test management tool. That's all for this video. I really recommend you to practice as much as possible to get hold of the vocabulary, terminology, and practice how we move from one phase to other phase. That's all for this video. Thanks for now.